Hello and welcome. Just a really quick lecture here. I wanted to dive into this bug here that we can see in our output log where we're currently getting lots and lots of this convex element invalid error, and we're getting it for both the, as you can see here, just about in the scaled barrel and the scaled turret. Now, if you trace this back, you actually go and look for the error in the physics engine, you'll find that the reason this happens is because somehow there is an invalid transform on these colliders, and it's really odd. I can't quite trace it back to a specific cause, but I do know that the error occurs not immediately, but as when we play the game just a little while after starting to play, the error will occur when probably the tank starts to move, rather the turret starts to move. So there is a way around this. If we go to our content folder and to the mortar folder, the two things in question are the mortar barrel static mesh and the turret fancy export scaled barrel static mesh actually, and the scaled turret, but not the base. So these two seem to have an issue with their colliders. If we go and click on collision in the toolbar and check the simple collision box, you can see here is a collider, and I have no idea why this collider gives it an issue, but the way of fixing this, or one way of fixing it at least, and do tell me if in the comments if you found any other ways of doing this, because I'd really like to get a better understanding of it. But for some reason, it seems to be maybe it's an issue with the export of this model. If you re-exported it, it might be different. But we can go ahead and remove collisions from this. That will fix the issue. But what will also be okay is if we add a simplified box collision to the turrets. That will also work fine. And the same goes for these barrels. We can go ahead and show the collision, simple collision. And we can remove the collision here, the one that was generated, and we can go to collision and add box simplified collision. Now, what's really odd is I thought maybe you just needed to regenerate the collision, something had gone wrong in generation. Nope, that doesn't work either. So if we go to our output log and we can go ahead and clear the log of log messages, there's quite a lot of log messages there. If we clear the log, go ahead and hit play and drive around the world. Now we have removed the issue, and the turret, the mortar, should still be able to move and everything to work. There you go, it's firing at me, so it does seem to be working just fine. And yep, it still works as before, and I think if I fire at it, I am able to knock it for 6, so it's very likely that the collisions are all set up correctly. So that seems to work fine, and that's a nice workaround, but I would love to hear from you if you know any more about what might be causing this and whether you've tried re-exporting the mesh and seen whether it works. Thanks for that. Just a little bit of a tip in this video, very short one. Hope you enjoyed it.